Hey guys, welcome to the Art Occultist. My name is Elisa and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Today we are doing yet another channel message from the great Titaness Hekate. And if you're new here, hi, I'm so happy that you stumbled upon my channel. And the main work that we do on the Art Occultist is channeled tarot readings from Hekate. So yeah, I'm also a professional tarot reader, deck creator, and visual artist, and you can check all of my work and services in the description box down below if any of those things are of interest to you. So without further ado, let's start with today's reading. For today's reading, I'm going to be using the Woodland Wardens Oracle Mass Market. You can find it on Amazon or any other online bookstore that you're using. And to supplement the reading, I'm going to be using this tarot deck. This is the Golden Wheeled Tarot by US Games, also mass market. So I hope that you are well wherever you are in the world. And we are going to start this reading by shuffling the Oracle deck and determining the theme of today's discussion, of today's message. So, okay, I'll start by grounding and centering myself as I shuffle, and then I'm going to call in Hekate to step forward. So, this is a very slippery deck. So, oh yeah. Hekate, Hekate, Hekate. Please step forward and share your wisdom, guidance, and messages with us today. Okay, I'll take this one. And we have this card, Curiosity. So the theme for today's reading is curiosity, or being more curious about ourselves and the world around us, curious about upcoming opportunities. And yeah, basically we are exploring curiosity today. As per usual, I'm going to be doing a 6-card spread. And yeah, so let's see. Hekate, please expand on this message of curiosity. Curiosity around what? Please expand on this message. Please expand on this message, Hekate. And please make it clear. Please make it clear, Hekate. Okay. Cutting the deck once again. Yeah, that feels right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So curiosity around the Two of Pentacles, or the Two of Earth in this case. The Two of Pentacles is a card of balancing, of juggling between two options, and it speaks about a need to make a decision or a choice between those two options. And being in the Pentacle suit, this tells me that this is, you need to be curious about your options when it comes to your job, your finances, how you make money, how you can improve your health, and you really need to pay attention to those things. The Two of Pentacles in the Thought Tarot also carries the title of change in the material level. So you need to make a decision around some of those topics. Once again, this may speak to your finances, your job, your career, where you live, in terms of you may be contemplating on moving or switching your apartment or what have you. So Hekate is saying be curious about what's out there in terms of your options, and keep your options open so that you have variety when when it comes down to making this choice. The next card is going to show us the challenges on your path. And here we have this card. This is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is traditionally associated with anxiety, with fears, and with our thoughts creating mental barriers. Basically illusionary fear, something that's not actually there, that's not very rational, but either way it prevents us from moving forward and doing the things that we are doing. This may speak about limiting beliefs. So what will challenge you in this situation, in making your choice, in being more open and curious about your options, is maybe a fear that you have deep within you, that what if I make the wrong decision? And I'm here to tell you that this fear it's not based on reality, and you should pay attention to it and not let it out of control, because it can ruin your opportunities if you give in to this anxiety and this fearful state of mind. But this is going to be a challenge for you when it comes to making your decision. So pay attention to your mind and the tricks that it plays on you, and really go about and be as rational as you can be in terms of being curious about your options, opportunities, and when it comes to making this decision about your finances, health, job, living situation. So don't be afraid, even though there might be anxiety and fears within you. Hekate is saying that don't give in to that emotion. The next card is going to speak about what you can do to help yourself, or what is in your control. We have this card here. This is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card associated with emotional turbulence, sadness, despair, all those negative emotions, emotional challenges. And with this card, Hekate is telling me that you can control how you react to the situation, and you can make a choice whether or not to actually act based on the fear that you hold internally, and actually give in to the emotional response to this fear and be very sad, let yourself feeling down, be depressed, and give in to the emotional turbulence that's created by this illusionary anxiety that your mind is creating in terms of your options and opportunities. Or you can make the decision to actually say, okay, that's not actually realistic, and I can choose not to feel this way, or I can choose to act in my best interest despite feeling blue about certain thing. So start thinking rationally and do not give in to your negative self-talk and the internal fears and anxieties and the negative emotional reactions that those thoughts create within you. This is in your control, remember. The next card is going to speak about something that is outside of your control, that is coming from your environment, that has influence over the situation. And here we have this beautiful card. This is the Magician. The Magician is all about the self, the ego. It's all about manipulating energies, creation. It's all about having all of the places, it's about having all of your ducks in a row, having all of your resources, etc. And being in the position of what's outside of your control, it can mean two things. Either somebody else has influence over you in terms of making this decision, and you're not making this decision only for yourself or only by yourself. And the second meaning is that somebody from the outside has an influence over your resources and the things that you will need in order to make this decision. So pay attention to your relationships with the people around you or with the situations around you that are influencing this change, your options, and your ability to being curious and to wanting more for yourself. The next card is going to speak about what you need to learn from this experience. And here we have this card in this deck. This is number 15, which is the Devil card. The Devil card traditionally is associated with limiting beliefs, being bonded to your belief systems, being held down, being attached to certain things, but those attachments are of the unhealthy variety. So you really need to learn how to free yourself and detach yourself from all of those things that are unhealthy for you, that are not serving you, and that are actually limiting you, in order to make this change. And curiosity is your key. Once you become curious about your options, you will automatically start the process of deprogramming yourself and actually seeing that there's another way of perceiving your life, yourself, your environment. So you need to learn how to free yourself from those limiting beliefs and detaching yourself from the Nine of Swords or those anxieties and fears that you have mentally that are challenging you at this point in time in this situation. The last card is the advice that Hekate has for you, and we have this beautiful depiction of the Eight of Pentacles or the Eight of Earth. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of polishing your skills and keep going with the work that you're doing. The 8 is a number of repetition and of cycles, so keep going, keep doing what you're doing, and don't give up. Hecate is saying you're doing a good job so far, but your work is not done yet. So keep going, keep polishing your skill set, and just don't give in into outside influences that you know are not in alignment with what you want to achieve. So keep working. This is the advice that Hecate has for you for this reading. Okay, Hecate, is there anything else that you wish to add? So let's see. Hecate, is there anything else that you wish to add for this reading, to this reading? We have the Innocence card. And in this particular deck, this card is related to the Fool card in the tarot deck. And Hecate is trying to tell you that you need to keep your childlike wonder and innocence intact despite your hardships and the things that you're attached to. Don't betray your inner child by stopping by limiting your dreams and your ability to imagine what your life could be. And this ties wonderfully with the curiosity card that we started this reading with. The key for you in this situation is to dream like a child and be innocent and be curious about what your life could be if you take a different path and if you change something, if you take a different route and if you make different decision. So start contemplating all of those things and start working on the addictions and the patterns that hold you back, that are not serving you right now. And maybe even do some inner child work. So yeah, guys, that's everything for this reading. I feel that it's complete as it is. I feel that Hekate said what she needed to say to whoever this reading is for. Please remember, those are general readings for the collective. It may not resonate with everybody, but that's okay, because usually those readings are for a specific person or a specific group of people that need to hear a certain message at this point in time. And I have a total trust in Hekate to deliver it to whoever needs to hear it. Yeah, thank you for being here. Before we part ways, I want to take a moment to say how much I appreciate your support, and to remind you to please subscribe to the channel and like the video so that our community can grow. And also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can do that on my Ko-fi page. The link is down below, as well as all of the other services that I offer. They are going to be listed in the description box. Thank you so much. And in the comment section down below, tell me, does this reading resonate with you? Have you gone through a situation like this? How did you handle it? And yeah, once again, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.